And good evening, everyone. High school volleyball tonight on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com. From the Waubun High School Gymnasium, the Nest, tonight the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, 0-1 in the season, host the 0-1 Crookston Pirates in high school girls volleyball. Glad to have you along with us. My name is Sean Bierk. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks to all the sponsors. They make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear throughout the broadcast. Thanks to Aaron Gunther, my Your Live Event engineer tonight. Appreciate the work tonight. And also thanks to you, the listener, for tuning in, the viewer for tuning in as well. This is our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show. When it comes to plumbing and heating, talk to the professionals with Hoban's Plumbing and Heating, 218-983-3611. Proudly serving the Lakes area and beyond for over 30 years. It's Hoban's Plumbing and Heating. And JT Station right there on the main street in Fertile, bringing you the pregame show. Here in our pregame show, we're going to get a chance to talk to the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. That's Vicki Anderson. We'll talk to the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Katie Engelstead. We'll also take a look at our keys to the game. We'll also have your starting lineups and, of course, that first serve. It's high school volleyball tonight as we continue with the high school season as we're just getting underway, and we're glad to have you along with us. From the Nest tonight, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from Katie Engelstead, the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Hoban's Plumbing and Heating pregame show, and JT Station of Fertile pregame show. It's the Thunderbirds of Mahnomen-Waubun hosting the Crookston Pirates on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Challenger Tractors, they have high-capacity claws combines. They are your new Brandt dealer. Visit with them for augers, grain carts, heavy harrows, and Brandt's new vertical tillage. Ziegler Ag Equipment has Bourgault chisel plows, and they are your Amity bead equipment dealer. They have on the lot a new Wilrich 51-foot chisel plow. Call 218-784-2961. Talk with Chuck or Neil for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, 218-784-2961.
Bank with the area's lending leader, Community Development Bank in Ogama. Open at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. They offer more to serve you, their valued customers. See Robin for all of your financial needs. Boat loans, car loans, four-wheelers, business, home improvement, and vacation home loans. They do it all. Call 218-983-3241 or log on to comdevbank.com. Community Development Bank in Ogama. Member FDIC.
At Valley Vision Clinic, they are dedicated to providing high-quality optometry services in a comfortable environment. The friendly staff is available to answer questions about the services they provide, as well as scheduling, insurance coverages, frames and lens options, and more. Valley Vision will take both eye emergencies and scheduled appointments. They offer vision financing options and will work with vision insurance providers to ensure good eye health and vision care for all their patients. Call 784-4091 for Dr. Dave Salsang and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
The White Earth Tribal and Community College is open and can help you take the next step with your education. They offer on-campus classes. Online class options are available for students as well. They're local with small class sizes and they have affordable tuition. Apply in person or online at www.wetcc.edu. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. The White Earth Tribal and Community College, open and ready to help you take the next step in your education.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
We're joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates. Katie Engelstead joins us here before a match against Mahnomen-Waubun. Coach, thanks for taking some time to chat with us. Tell me about the matchup tonight with Mahnomen-Waubun. What do you know? What do you expect?
Yeah, I kind of always just known that they're super aggressive. They're going to come out ready to play, and so that's kind of what we practiced this week for our girls, just to come out, compete every ball.
Coming off of you've played one game this season. How has your team been practicing, getting ready for this one?
They've been, their spirits have been up. It was kind of frustrating losing that first match, but it's they're excited to get back out on the court and ready to fight for a win.
What as far as returners, what do you have coming back this year as far as experience?
Our setters actually are returning setters. They both started last year. We had our libero that's going to start out tonight. She did play with us early season last year. She did go out with a knee injury, but she's back as well. So we do have 3 solid players that did play some varsity experience, and then we have a couple of other in there that are filling in.
Okay. What are some things you'd like to see your team do well or improve upon here tonight?
Our communication to each other was really got to step up from last Thursday, and then just hustling and competing after every ball.
I'm sure at this point it's tough to get that routine when you're not quite in school yet. What was the sense in the bus ride over?
They were, it's high school girls. They're all silly and laughing, and it was fun to kind of just hear them just chit-chatting, having a good time, and just chatting with each other.
Overall keys tonight to get a win?
Definitely competing and talking to each other.
Coach, appreciate the comments here. Best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
That is Katie Engelstad. She's the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, joining us here in our pregame show. Pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank and Waubun. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll hear from Vicki Anderson, the head coach of the Thunderbirds. Our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating and JT Station Fertile pregame show continues after this on Gold 101.5, KR Jam, and yourliveevent.com. The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds from all the members of the Waubun Education Association.
If you're searching for experienced technicians that are specialized in most makes and models of cars, light-duty trucks, and SUVs, you better call 218-983-3330 for Baker's Truck Repair in Ogama. Baker's quickly provides customized repair and maintenance solutions for your heavy-duty truck while using the industry's latest diagnostic and repair resources along with local parts suppliers. Call them today at 218-983-3330. That's 218-983-3330 for Baker's Truck Repair on Highway 59 in Ogama.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. When that home improvement list gets too long, the guy to call is Josh Thorpe with Saw and Fixed It Remodeling, 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe does new construction, remodeling, additions, windows, siding, and roofing. When that to-do list gets too large, the man to call is Josh Thorpe with Saw and Fixed It Remodeling, 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe with Saw and Fixed It Remodeling. The Seed Specialists. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen, 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen.
The Rough Grouse Roadhouse is located just east of Island Lake on County Road 4, across from Merschman's Taxidermy. The Roadhouse invites you to stop in before or after the game to eat or to meet with your family and friends to socialize. They also have daily food specials. Just go to their Facebook page or call them at 668-2111 and see what their special is for the day. supporting all the area students in the classroom as well as all their extracurricular activities, the Rough Grouse Roadhouse.
Head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, Vicki Anderson, joining us before a match against Crookston. Second game of the year, Vicki. Last night, a tough loss. You come right back tonight. Tell me some things expect to see out of this Crookston Pirate team tonight.
I know they'll be tough defensively. They'll be digging the ball in the back row, and I know they have a few tall girls, so they'll probably put up a good block. And last year, I know their hitting was coming along, so we saw them at the beginning of the season and haven't seen them since a year, so a lot of changes can happen. So we just need to be really prepared both with our block and defensively, and then be ready to attack.
Coming off of last night, what did you get for a sense out of the girls before the game here tonight?
I think we grew a lot from that first set to the third set last night. I saw a lot of good things that we did and things that we tried that we just didn't connect and made a lot of unforced errors. So I'm hoping tonight we have less unforced errors. Those like little in the net. I think we were in the net 7 or 8 times last night. Well, that's 7 or 8 points we can't afford to give up, and we can fix that. And a few missed serves at key times, and we can fix those little things too. And some hits that I expect are going to go out. But then I also saw some really good things where some kids found the court, and they were looking for different things, and so that just shows me that those first 2 weeks of preseason, we're just going to build on that and just get better every night.
Sure, at this point, it's just finding that comfort zone, playing with different girls out there.
I think so. I think it's finding that right chemistry for what is going to work for this team. There's a lot of different personalities, and yet they really get along well together on and off the court. So we just need to find that group of 9 or 10 that's going to flow together really well.
What are the big things here tonight that you'd like to see your team improve on in order to get this win?
I'd like to see us play a little bit stronger on defense. I thought we dropped a lot of balls that we could have gotten to or where we stood around. And I'd like to see our hitters, especially those young ones, maybe hit a few more balls and not looking for those kills, but just nicely placed balls in, that they can build their confidence with. And then just the continued leadership from our seniors.
Vicki, appreciate the comments. We'll talk to you after the match. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
That is head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, Vicki Anderson, joining us here in our pregame show. Pregame coaches' comments are brought to you by Midwest Bank in Waubun. We'll go to a timeout. We'll come back. We'll talk keys of the game. That comes your way next as our Hoban's Plumbing and Heating and JT Station of Fertile. Pregame show continues right after this.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Realty can be confusing. That's why it's important to choose a professional when you're buying or selling. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated offers full commercial real estate services, agricultural land sales, hunting land sales, all categories of commercial real estate sales, commercial space leasing, real estate consulting, and real estate investing. Contact Anthony today. 218-261-1137. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated.
Pre-game show continues. Time now for our Keys of the Game. Keys of the Game brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston, 218-435-6186. Dr. Gabe has chiropractic, acupuncture, nutritional supplements that'll keep you healthy all year long. Talk to Dr. Gabe right at the stoplights in Foston, 218-435-6186. Boston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Boston. Keys tonight, the Thunderbirds, we'll start with them. They need to eliminate errors, something they struggled with last night against Sacred Heart. They've got to be comfortable on the floor. They've got to find that rhythm. They've got to find that comfort zone of working with different girls on the floor, so they're going to have to do that. They got to be tougher at the net here tonight. Crookston, some taller girls, they'll bring the heat up at the net, so the Thunderbirds have to be tough, and they've got to be able to receive the serve. Their serve receive was a little bit sketchy last night at times. They've got to be able to receive the serve. For Crookston here tonight, a big thing for Crookston, I think, is to get off to a good start. I think if they can start off strong and get things working on the offensive side, get the ball up to the setter, set things up, give their hitters a chance, I think that'll be a big thing for the Pirates. I think they need to serve aggressively here tonight. And I think also for Crookston is going to be net play. You've got to get some blocks. You've got to get some momentum, set up and get some big kills. Those are your keys to the game. Keys to the game brought to you by Foston Chiropractic Clinic, downtown Foston, 218-435-6186. Visit Dr. Gabe today. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have your Ziegler Ag Equipment starting lineups. That comes your way next. It is Mahnomen-Waubun hosting Crookston tonight, high school volleyball on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and yourliveevent.com.
At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District.
Welcome to Freezy Freeze. Would you like chocolate or vanilla? Chocolate or vanilla. That's what we got.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's a really big decision.
It's two things.
Yeah, I know, but I can't make these kinds of decisions locally.
If you've talked to a banker recently, you know this conversation isn't really that far-fetched. But at Midwest Bank, we're local people making local decisions locally for the good of locals. Midwest Bank, the local bank. Member FDIC.
The fall season is a perfect time to visit Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Rent a cabin for the weekend. Take in the beautiful fall colors. Experience excellent fall fishing on North or South Twin Lakes. And of course, the friendly faces and the delicious food at the lodge. Call today, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort, located on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vonderhoff, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vonderhoff, a passion that grows.
Well, we're just moments away from the starting lineups here as the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, the Crookston Pirates getting set to go varsity volleyball. C team was won by Mahnomen-Waubun. JV was won by Mahnomen-Waubun. Both of those went 2-1 in favor of the Thunderbirds, and now we're getting set for this varsity matchup. It is best of 5 tonight here on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com. We'll take another break. We'll come back. We'll have the playing of the national anthem. We'll have the lineups when we continue. Thunderbirds and Pirates coming up next on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
White Earth Enterprises on Highway 59 south of Waubun. Building supplies, office supplies, and a full line of apparel as well. Check out the building supplies with home improvement, building material, appliances, and stuff for the DIY guy. Or maybe it's office supplies you need. And they have a full line of apparel, including a full line of Thunderbird apparel. Stop by White Earth Enterprises. They're on Highway 59 south of Waubun. It's White Earth Enterprises.
Winter storms can create broken tree limbs and power outages. They can also create a dangerous landscape. Ice-coated power lines can continue to carry electricity whether they're sagging or on the ground. If you see low-hanging or down power lines, assume they are energized and deadly. Stay far away from them, keep others away from them, and report the location. This message from Wildrest Electric Cooperative. We care about you and your safety.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They have the full line of Fendt, Massey Ferguson, and Challenger tractors. They have high-capacity Claas combines. They are your new Brandt dealer. Visit with them for augers, grain carts, heavy harrows, and Brandt's new vertical tillage. Ziegler Ag Equipment has Bourgault chisel plows, and they are your Amity beet equipment dealer. They have on the lot a new Wilrich 51-foot chisel plow. Call 218-784-2961. Talk with Chuck or Neil for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, 218-784-2961.
And now time for our Ziegler Ag Equipment starting lineups. Recent trades at Ziegler Ag Equipment on Highway 9 North in Ada. They've got a 875 J&J Great Cart with 18-inch auger, scale, and roll tarp, 2010 year, 35-foot 9250 Massey Draper header priced at $40,000. Also on the lot, a new Wilrich 51-foot chisel plow. Call 218-784-2961. Talk with Chuck or Neil for pricing. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North in Ada. Starting tonight for the visiting Crookston Pirates. Starting for the Pirates tonight, a senior number 11, Grace Fisher. A senior number 1, Anna Funk. A sophomore, number 2, Mackenzie Funk. A sophomore, number 6, Danielle Kressel. A sophomore, number 12, a senior, number 15, Libby Salentine, and a senior, number 9, Emily Tate. The liberos, a senior, number 3, Hannah Browse. Crookston is coached by Katie Engelstead. Assistant coach are Dan Rooney and Brandy Nesseth. Pirates wearing the royal blue with gold trim, gold numbers and letters. Crookston is 0-1. Now the Thunderbirds, starting with the Thunderbirds tonight, a senior, number 1, Kendra Severson. A senior, number 4, Alyssa Berry. A sophomore, number 5, Bryn MacArthur. A freshman, number 9, Isabella Schlick. A sophomore, number 13, Ronnie Kieser. And a junior, number 14, Katie Clark. Thunderbirds libero tonight is a senior, number 18, Elena Bevins. Thunderbirds are coached by Vicki Anderson. Assistant coach is Stacy Bly and Lindsay Swears and Jessica Keir. Thunderbirds wearing their teal jerseys, black and white trim, black and white numbers and letters. Thunderbirds across the front or the back. The Thunderbirds are 0-1. Your starting lineups brought to you by Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North in Ada. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sean Bierk, the broadcast call tonight. Glad to have you along with us. Thanks to all the sponsors that make it possible. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you hear and see throughout the broadcast tonight. Also thanks to my Your Live event engineer, Aaron Gunther. As mentioned before, the C team game was won by Mahnomen-Waubun 2-1. JV was won by Mahnomen-Waubun 2-1. Set for a best of 5 tonight in high school volleyball. Thunderbirds and Pirates tonight on Gold 115 and YourLiveEvent.com. We're ready to get things rolling tonight. Again, thanks to all the sponsors, they make it possible. So the players will come onto the floor. Liberos will check in for both sides. Hannah Browse for the Pirates. Elena Bevins for the Thunderbirds. And so Browse will check in. She comes in for Mackenzie Funk. And Bevins will get set to come in. The official just checking the lineup with head coach Vicki Anderson. And we'll be ready to rock and roll here. Best of 5 tonight in high school volleyball. Thunderbirds losing a tough one last night to East Grand Forks Sacred Heart. Crookston lost a tough one late last week. They lost to Bagley. So now the officials are checking lineup. Actually, Alyssa Berry came off the floor. Leah Lubeck came on. So there was obviously something in the scorebook there that the officials saw. Maybe just started things out just a little bit, maybe a wrong number placed. And now we're ready to go. The officials are good. Elena Bevins will come in right away for Isabella Schlick. And here we go. And it'll be Crookston to have the serve to begin this one. I think, actually, it might be Mahnomen-Waubun with the serve. This is taking a while to get going, and it will be Mahnomen-Waubun with the first serve. Leah Lubeck goes back to serve to begin the match. Game number 1. Here we go. Lubeck's first serve is up and away. Good serve. That'll be Funk. Giving it up, it'll be Grace Fisher to hit it over, and it goes out of bounds, and that'll be a service point for the Thunderbirds. Leah Lubeck's going to get that service point, and it's 1-0. Lubeck to serve it up once again, 1-0. Here's Lubeck's serve. It's away into the middle. The set coming off of Salentine. Big hit is going to be played by Severson. Now the set comes back to Severson. She'll hit that one out of bounds. And we're tied at 1 apiece here in game 1. At the service line is Libby Salentine. She'll serve 1-0. And oh, wait. So it is actually the Thunderbirds are going to get the service point. I'm not sure what happened. So Lubeck serves it again, 2-0. And up at the net. Not able to get to it is Emily Tate. And the Thunderbirds get another point. It's 3-0. 3-0. Lubeck to serve it up once again. Here's Lubeck's sidewinding serve. Browse. Here's Ronnie Kieser batting it back down. Salentine will set it up left side. This is Grace Fisher. Kept alive by Bevins. Now it's Clark. Set up Ronnie Kieser, middle row. Hits into the net. Point and a side out. Point and a side out for the Pirates. Now Libby Salentine will go back to serve, serving 1-3. 1-3 on the way. The serve is away. Knuckleballer. Severson over to Kieser. Back to Severson. Severson gets all of it. Dug up by Salentine off the block. They set it up. Here is Fisher. Fisher's hit. Going to be blocked at the net. Ronnie Kieser. Ronnie Kieser gets up, puts the block on. Substitution. Bryn MacArthur coming off. Sadie Swears will check in up front. Katie Clark to serve 4-1 for the Thunderbirds. Here's Clark on the serve. This one's away, and it's going to go right off of Danielle Kressel's hands. Clark will get the service point. Katie Clark with the service point, and it's 5-1. 5-1. Next serve on the way for Clark. Serves away. Deep serve. This one's going out of bounds. A service error on the Thunderbirds. First of the night on Mahnomen-Waubun. Substitution coming. Joy Nesseth checking in. Sitting down will be Danielle Kressel. Back to serve goes Emily Tate. Tate will serve 2-5. Tate serve on the way. It's away. This is Bevins over towards Lubeck. Lubeck passes up. It'll be free balled by Severson. Browse comes up, sets, and now it's going to be hit by Emily Tate into the net. No good, and that'll be a point side out for the Thunderbirds. Bevins sitting down. Schlick will come in up front. Ronnie Keyser coming back to serve, serving 6-2. Serve is on the way. Deep serve out of bounds. Service error number 2 on the Thunderbirds. So now it's 6-3. Hannah Browse at the service line. 3-6. Severson. Clark goes next. Back to Severson. Right side attack. Dug up by Salentine. They set Nesseth off the left side. Funk. Anna Funk's dug up by Lubeck. Now it's a big hit coming. It goes off the rafters. Hit is good for Kendra Severson. Boy, she got all of that one. Blasted it down, and now Severson will go back to serve 7-3. Substitution. Lubeck coming off. Olivia Rushmeyer checking in. 7-3, Severson to serve. Serve is away. Salentine kept alive by the Pirates. Hit goes over by Mackenzie Funk. Now to be Clark to push back row. Browse, they set up left side. This is Anna Funk. Funk's hit dug out by Rushmeyer. And now it's a middle row hit that goes off of one. Kept alive by Salentine. And Funk will push. Dug out by Bevins. Clark will push it over. And that push is good. Katie Clark was able to get up front quick and get the push. Service point for Kendra Severson. It's 8-3 Thunderbirds. 8-3. Serve on the way. Serve. This one's going deep. Service error number 3 on Mahnomen-Waubun. Anna Funk will go back to serve for Crookston, serving 4-8. 4-8 on the way. Hard serve. Bevan's going to dig it up. Clark keeps it alive. It's up towards the net, and Schlick couldn't quite get to it. It was a little bit of a pass that was going towards the net. Rushmeyer and Schlick were right there. Couldn't quite. They were outstretched arms trying to race it down. It's 5-8. Funk on the way with the serve. Here's the serve. Rushmeyer. Now it's Swears. Clark. The hit kept alive by Funk. Here's Salentine left side. Hit kept alive by Severson. Clark will set backside for Sadie Swears. The kill is good. Sadie Swears with the kill. Substitutions. Bryn MacArthur coming in for Swears. Brooklyn Hoban checks in for Katie Clark. 9-5. Thunderbirds leading. Bryn MacArthur goes back to serve here in game number 1. Here's MacArthur serve on the way. This one's floating towards Tate. Kept alive by Funk, and now it's Salentine middle row. Rushmeyer got a hand on it. Kept alive next by, and it'll be freeballed by Bevins. Browse. Funk. Backside. Hit right off of Joey Neth's hands. And it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds. So it'll be a point, and Bryn MacArthur gets the service point. Serve is away. Up towards the net, Funk sets it up. Here's Mackenzie Funk off of Elena Bevins, tracked down by one, and then Bevins able to get it over. Nice job by Severson to track that one down. Funk setting up. Here's Mackenzie Funk. Bevins up towards the net, and nobody else is there. Tried to get the pass off of a set, and it went a little bit too far. It's a point and a side out. Substitution. Danielle Kressel coming in. She'll serve. And the serve is away. MacArthur. And the Thunderbirds can't get that one to float back over. And Kressel will get the service point. Danielle Kressel with the service point to serve again. It's 7-10. 7-10 serve on the way. Here's the serve. Short serve goes wide off to the left side. Out of bounds, point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Elena Bevins will go back to serve. Ronnie Keyser checks in for Schlick. Here is Bevins' serve. Deep serve. Browse got a hand on it. It's going to go through the rafters. Anna Funk can't do anything with it after that, and Elena Bevins will get the service point. 12-7 Thunderbirds. Next serve by Bevins is away. This is deep and out of bounds. Thunderbirds with 4 service errors here tonight. Point aside out. Coming in is Grace Fisher. Fisher comes in. Browse sits down. At the service line is Mackenzie Funk. Funk serves away. Bevins keeps it alive. Now Severson and Rushmeyer goes next. Off the top of the net. Rushmeyer's kill is good. Olivia Rushmeyer with the kill. Makes it 13-8, a point and a side out. Leah Lubeck coming in. Rushmeyer will sit down. So back to serve goes Leah Lubeck at 13-8. Serves away, sinker, dug up by Funk, kept alive by Salentine. And the tip goes over, hit back by Severson. Browse sets up front, and the push goes by Emily Tate. And Severson gonna free ball it back. Funk, Salentine will push it back, and then hammered back down, but the Pirates keep it alive. Free ball now, another hit, big hit. They kept sending it to Severson, and Severson kept swinging. That one hit the floor, and it's 14-8. Lubeck with the service point. And here's the serve. Knuckleballer, Funk free balls it. Bevins, and here's the middle row hit from Severson, kept alive, back row by the Pirates, and Salentine hits into the net, no good. Danielle Creasel in the back row. Lubeck with 5 service points, it's 15-8. Serve on the way from Leah Lubeck, short serve. Funk gets it up, Salentine pushes over. Ronnie Kieser hits it back, Browse up towards the net. Pirates can't dig it out from there, and it'll be a service point for the Thunderbirds. And it's 16-8, Mahnomen-Waubun leading in game number 1. Here's Lubeck's serve. Creasel left side, the hit from Emily Tate, kept alive by Lubeck, and now it's gonna be a big swing from Severson, and we're gonna have a net violation by the Pirates. Net violation by the Pirates, 17-8. Lubeck will serve once again. Lubeck's next serve over towards Browse. Salentine sets it up, pushed over by Fisher. Vince MacArthur for Ronnie Kieser. Kieser's hit out of bounds. That one goes out of bounds. So it'll make it a 9-17 side out. Side out. Katie Clark coming in for Brooklyn Hoban. Katie Clark steps in. At the service line is Libby Salentine. Serving 9-17. Serves away. Back row. Bevins bumps it up. Clark will set it. It's up towards the net. The set goes over. Hit back over by Creasel. And Kieser has to free ball it. Actually, it's hit over by Tate. Now Tate will set into the middle. This is Fisher. Fisher's hit. Dug up by Bryn MacArthur. Clark will punch it over. Back the other way, and it goes out of bounds. Emily Tate got too much of it. Hit it out of bounds. Point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Substitution, Bryn MacArthur coming out. Sadie Swears coming back in up front. She'll play the left. 18-9, Katie Clark at the service line. Here's Clark's serve, and that one's out of bounds. 5 service error on the Thunderbirds. Back, now substitution, checks in is Joey Nesseth. Sitting down is Danielle Creasel. At the service line will be Emily Tate, serving 10-18. You know, if there's popcorn on the floor, must be a little bit of popcorn. The official working to get it off. Now he gets it done, and we're ready to go again. He'll hustle over, get the substitution taken care of as Danielle Creasel sits down. Checks in is Joey Nesseth. Service line is Emily Tate. Here's Tate's serve into the net, no good. Second service error of the night for the Pirates. It's 19-10. Schlick comes in for Bevins. Bevins the libero, sit down. Ronnie Kieser goes back to serve. Here's Kieser's serve. Free balled over, and Schlick misfires. Went up, I think there was a little miscommunication. She had Severson right behind her. And at the service line is Hannah Browse, serving 11-19. Clark sets it over and right into the middle. Katie Clark, excellent job seeing the hole. Dropped it in there for the point. And Kendra Severson back to serve, 20-11. And here comes Severson on the hard serve. Got Browse, but they kept it alive. Free ball over by Nesseth. Bevins. Here's a big hit into the net by Kendra Severson. Browse took that one right off the chin, but did an excellent job of staying with it. Rushmeyer will come in for Lubeck. Back to serve is Anna Funk. 12-20. Serve on the way here for Funk. Serve is away and it falls right in front of Katie Clark, and that's an ace serve there for Anna Funk. 13-20. Pirates creeping back in here. Game number 1. This one's going to be out of bounds just by a little bit. So it'll be a point and a side out. Bryn MacArthur going to come in for Sadie Sweers. And Brooklyn Hoban coming in for Katie Clark. 21-13. Serve on the way here for Bryn MacArthur. The approach, serve is away, deep serve. Tate sends it up to Funk. Funk sets it, Salentine will push. MacArthur digs it up. Bevins goes next, and here's Rushmeyer has to free ball into the middle. Browse. Funk on the set, coming left side for Salentine. Salentine's hit out of bounds. Point for the Thunderbirds. MacArthur will serve once again. 22-13. MacArthur to serve. Serve is on the way. Browse. Funk goes. Now it's the right side. And the push by Nesseth. Hoban. And this is Severson. Fires that one out of bounds. Point and a side out. Back to the service line goes. Checked in is Danielle Crissel. Sitting down is Joey Nesseth. So Cressel will serve, 14-22. Serve is away over towards Severson. Bevins. And now pushed over by Schlick. Funk. And the tip goes over from Tate, but we're going to have a net violation on the side of the Thunderbirds. I think it was Rushmeyer that went across, and the service point is for Danielle Cressel. 15-22. Serve coming from Cressel. Deep serve. Severson up to MacArthur. Sets it up for Rushmeyer, who will push. Kept alive by Salentine, but her set went kind of awkwardly to the side. It's a point and a side out for the Thunderbirds. Keyser comes in. Bevins goes back to serve. Schlick will sit down. Serve on the way here from Elena Bevins at 23-15. Funk will set backside. Salentine comes around, and MacArthur slipped. Couldn't quite get there. Salentine's kill will be good. MacArthur was drifting left and had to come back hard right and slipped. Couldn't quite get there. Mackenzie Funk to serve, 16-23. Serves away. Deep serve out of bounds. Service error number 4 on the Pirates. Browse will come right back in for Mackenzie Funk. Lubeck comes in for Rushmeyer. Lubeck goes back to serve at 24-16. Game point here in game number 1. Game point. Lubeck serves away. Funk sends it up. Salentine and then drops it in the middle. Salentine saw that the Thunderbirds were maybe dropping off just a bit. Point and a side out remains game point. Clark in for Hoban. Salentine at the service line, serving 17-24. Still game point. Serve is away. Lubeck's pass. Bevins will keep it alive, and now it's a big hit coming off the block. Funk, Browse keeps it going, and then free balled over by Fisher. Thunderbirds, Clark setting. Quick set. And they tried the quick, and it was just off by a bit. Severson sends it to the back wall. Salentine gets a service point, and it's 18-24. Still game point. Short serve. And Keyser got to it, but it went the wrong way. Salentine with the service point. 19-24. Still on game point for the Thunderbirds. Salentine getting the serve in the air. Bevins towards Keyser. Now it's Severson down the line, out of bounds. Salentine with another service point, and the Pirates making a run here late in game one. Still game point. It's 20-24. Short serve. Lubeck, the pass comes over towards Keyser. Here's Clark, will push into the corner. Salentine up to Tate, and Funk will push. Clark to set it back on the other side for Ronnie Keyser. Dugout back row by Kressel. Salentine, here's Funk. Funk wraps around. Bevan steps in front. Clark will set it over herself, and it's good. Katie Clark. And game number one goes the way of Mahnomen-Waubun by a score of 25-20. Game one in the books. Thunderbirds lead the match 1-0. We'll take a break, come back. Game two's on the way. It's high school volleyball on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and yourliveevent.com.
Bank with the area's lending leader, Community Development Bank in Ogama. Open at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. They offer more to serve you, their valued customers. See Robin for all of your financial needs. Boat loans, car loans, four-wheelers, business, home improvement, and vacation home loans. They do it all. Call 218-983-3241 or log on to comdevbank.com. Community Development Bank in Ogama. Member FDIC.
At Valley Vision Clinic, they are dedicated to providing high-quality optometry services in a comfortable environment. The friendly staff is available to answer questions about the services they provide, as well as scheduling, insurance coverages, frames and lens options, and more. Valley Vision will take both eye emergencies and scheduled appointments. They offer vision financing options and will work with vision insurance providers to ensure good eye health and vision care for all their patients. Call 784-4091 for Dr. Dave Solsing and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
The White Earth Tribal and Community College is open and can help you take the next step with your education. They offer on-campus classes. Online class options are available for students as well. They're local with small class sizes and they have affordable tuition. Apply in person or online at www.wetcc.edu. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. The White Earth Tribal and Community College, open and ready to help you take the next step in your education.
Well, game one goes the way of the Thunderbirds, 25-20. Mahnomen-Waubun got 7 service points out of Leah Lubeck, 2 big kills from Kendra Severson, 3 tips from Katie Clark. Crookston, 3 service points from Libby Salentine, also had a kill, 2 from Anna Funk. Crookston made a run as it was game point. They had a 17-24 deficit. Thunderbirds were leading, but Crookston made a run and got the next 4. But that's as close. 25-20. Thunderbirds lead the match 1-0. Set for game number 2 on the floor. Thunderbirds will be Leah Lubeck, Elena Bevins, Bryn MacArthur, Kendra Severson, Ronnie Keyser, and Katie Clark. On the floor for the Crookston Pirates, it's Anna Funk, along with Grace Fisher. It'll be also Danielle Kressel, Hannah Brous, Libby Salentine, and it looks like Emily Tate. They've switched liberos now. Kressel has become the libero, and Brous is now just in the game as a regular player. Salentine will be back to serve as we get ready for game number 2 here in this best of 5. So, Salentine to serve to start game number 2. Serve is on the way. Bevins is over to Katie Clark. Clark sets it back into the middle. Bevins will have to free ball. Kressel steps in. Salentine backside. Emily Tate is blocked by Kendra Severson. Severson, big block there. And Katie Clark will go back to serve, serving 1-0. Substitution, Bryn MacArthur coming out. Sadie Swears will check in up front. Here's Clark's serve. It's away. Brous, Salentine takes it herself. Swears, Severson will free ball it. Kressel backside. Salentine left side. Here's Anna Funk. Bevins got it back over on a free ball, but it goes out of bounds. Anna Funk will get credit for the kill. We're tied at 1. Checking in is Joey Nesseth for Hannah Brous. Serves away from Tate. Lubeck goes up to Katie Clark, sets it up. Sadie Swears on the attack. Dug out by Kressel. Salentine left side. Funk's attack. This is going out of bounds. Out of bounds, goes long. That'll be a point for the Thunderbirds. Point to side out. Ronnie Kieser will step back to serve. Schlick coming in. Bevins, the libero, sitting down. Kieser will serve 2-1. Here's Ronnie Kieser on the approach. Serves away. Kressel over towards Salentine. And then Kressel free balls from the back row. Kieser, the pass up to Clark. Clark will set it up, and it goes over. Funk back to Clark. Now it's sets over by Swears. Salentine. And a hit by Fisher. Dug out by Kieser in the back row. Clark keeps it alive. Swears will have to free ball this one. It goes over. The set coming. Goes over by Nesseth, and it falls to the floor. And they're going to say somebody was in the net. Net violation on the Pirates. So it'll actually be so it's the Thunderbirds' point. So Kieser will come back in to continue to serve. I don't think it's 2-2. It should be 3-1 now. Kieser serves on the way. Salentine takes it herself and tips it over. Good job by Libby Salentine on the tip. The score is off by a good solid. So the score, they're going to have to check the score. Danielle Kressel. It should be 3-2 Thunderbirds. They're checking with the official. Thunderbirds lead the match 1-0. So it should be 3-2 Thunderbirds. In fact, they got it 3-2 in favor of the Pirates. So some discussion on the score. And now they got it at 3-3, which I don't think that's right either, but hey, I'm just up here being the broadcaster. I don't know. Here's Kressel's serve. It's away. Severson. Clark goes next. Here's Bevins. Middle row. The hit. Play to the back row. It goes off of Tate and Kressel were kind of right in between. And it's 4-3 Thunderbirds. Rushmeyer coming in for Lubeck. Rushmeyer playing up front. Kendra Severson is back to serve. Severson fires into the net. No good. So into the net. Be a point and a side out for the Pirates. Anna Funk goes back to serve. Serving 4-4. Serve from Funk is out of bounds. Fifth service error on the Pirates. Substitutions coming. Swears coming out. Bryn MacArthur in. Brooklyn Hoban coming in as Katie Clark sits down. Back to serve goes Bryn MacArthur. 5-4. Here's the serve. It's away into the back row. Tate bumps it up. Kressel keeps it alive. Salentine will free ball into the back row. Bevins is there. Next is MacArthur. Backside for Hoban. Hoban played by Funk. Now it's Nesseth. They set it up. Salentine fires into the net. No good. Point Thunderbirds. Service point is for Bryn MacArthur. And it's 6-4 Mahnomen-Waubun. Here's MacArthur's serve. It's a short serve. Salentine up to Funk. Funk sets it up for Mackenzie Funk. Side hands it. MacArthur on it. Hoban goes next. And now it's hit over by Severson back at the net. Rushmeyer tips, and it's tipped back by Nesseth, but her tip goes out of bounds. Point for the Thunderbirds. 7-4, Mahnomen-Waubun leading here in game number 2. Thunderbirds lead 1-0. MacArthur serves away. Kressel up at the net, pushed over by Funk, and then Severson pushes back to Kressel. Nasseth into the middle. Bevins. MacArthur sets it. It's up at the net. Schlick keeps it alive. Now it's Schlick misfired, kind of ran into Hoban. And it'll be a point in the side out. Joey Nasseth. Nasseth will serve, 5-7. Hard serve. Severson. MacArthur goes next. It's up towards Hoban. Hitting to the back row. Now it's Funk. Over to the left side, Salentine. Severson, MacArthur, and Bevins will go middle row. Fire into the net, no good. Point for the Pirates. Nasseth, the service point. 6-7. Pirates with the service. Joey Nasseth at the service line. The approach, serve is away. Bevins, the pass up to MacArthur. MacArthur sets it up. Pushed over by Severson. And now it's Tate, and Salentine can't get it back. Emily Tate's pass came a little bit tight to the net. Salentine couldn't get there. Point aside out. Browse comes in. Nasseth sits down. MacArthur back to, or actually it's Bevins back to serve. Keyser in for Schlick, and here's Elena Bevins on the 8-6 serve, and that's out of bounds. Thunderbirds 8 service errors. Kressel sitting down. Back to serve. Here's Mackenzie Funk. Back to Bevins. Rushmeyer keeps it alive, and Hoban will have to free ball it over. Browse. Tate setting into the middle. The hit coming from Fisher, and that's down. Grace Fisher. Thunderbirds kind of cleared the back line and let it go. And it's good for the point. We're tied at 8s. Tied at 8s here in game number 2. Mackenzie Funk at the service line. Funk's serve is away. Bevins. MacArthur backside. Rushmeyer hit. Dug out by Funk. Set by Tate. Here's Fisher once again. Dug out by Severson. Set. Severson middle row. The big hit. Dug out by Mackenzie Funk. Here's Anna Funk. The set into the middle. Fisher kind of off balance. Falls short, and it'll be a point. The side out for the Thunderbirds. Mackenzie Funk out. Kressel comes back in. Leah Lubeck checks in for Olivia Rushmeyer, and here's the serve from Lubeck, and Lubeck's serve is good as Kressel sends the pass into the net. Lubeck with 8 service points. 10-8. Lubeck's next serve, short serve. Funk gets it over. MacArthur. Now it's Keyser. And Hoban's got a free ball this over. Browse, Funk, they come into the middle. Salentine has to tip. Pushed back by Severson. Kept alive by Anna Funk. Here's Salentine on the set, and it's good. Libby Salentine. Second kill of the night. Hoban coming out. Katie Clark in. It's a point and a side out. Salentine will go back to serve. 9-10. Serve on the way from Libby Salentine. She's got 3 service points tonight. Serves away, Bevins to Clark. Clark bumps it over towards Keyser. Keyser's hit goes over. Played by Browse back over to Keyser. Clark sets it up. This is a big hit coming, and it's good for Kendra Severson. Severson blasted that one down. Katie Clark going to go back to serve. Substitution, Bryn MacArthur coming out. Sadie Swears coming in. 11-9, Katie Clark at the service line. Here's the serve down the line over towards Browse, who sends it into the seats. And Katie Clark will get the service point. 12-9. Clark the serve. Browse towards Kressel. Free balled by Salentine to the back row. Bevins, Clark, and it's pushed over by Severson. It's up at the net. Still at the net, and still at the net, and Crookston can't get that one to fly over. And it'll be a point for the Thunderbirds. Katie Clark, 3rd service point. 13-9. Here's Clark, the serve. Browse up at the net. The pass goes into the net. That's a point for the Thunderbirds. Katie Clark, the service point, and a timeout. Time on the floor, we'll take it. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Game 2, Thunderbirds lead the Pirates 14-9.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
14-9. Thunderbirds leading here in Game 2. They lead the match 1-0. Katie Clark at the service line. And she'll serve it up. Hot in the gymnasium tonight. Oh, normally it's pretty cool in here. Tonight is the absolute complete opposite. Got to talk to Tim Spaeth, tell him to turn the air conditioning on. 14-9, Clark's serve is on the way. Brous, it's off the rafters. Kressel plays it. Salentine will push. And now it's Clark setting it up. Severson on the other side. It's kept alive by the Pirates, and the tip by Funk, tipped back by Sweers, and now we're going to have a net violation on Anna Funk. So Clark will get the service point. Clark's serve, Kressel up towards Salentine. Here is Emily Tate's hit. That one's going to float out of bounds. Out of bounds. Clark will serve again. Katie Clark with 6 service points. It's been on a run here. They lead 16-9. Serves away. Short serve. Brous. And free ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be a service point for the Thunderbirds. Katie Clark has another one. So Clark will serve, 17-9. Serves away. Brous bumps it up to Salentine. Sets it left side. The kill from Anna Funk is good. Anna Funk with 2 kills on the night. That one's good for a point. Point and a side out. Joey Nesseth going to check in. Hannah Brous going to sit down. Back to serve goes Emily Tate. Serving 10-17. Serves away. Bevins towards Clark. Here is a hit coming off of the hand of Severson. Dug out the back row. Silentine sets it up. Anna Funk's blocked by Ronnie Kieser. Ronnie Kieser got upstairs, put the blocks on. And Bevins will come on. Or actually, Schlick will come on. Bevins sitting down. Ronnie Kieser back to serve. Serving 18-10. Serves away. Kressel goes over, and it's hammered back down by Kendra Severson. Pass went over that. Severson pounded it down, and it's 19-10. Kieser to serve again. 19-10, Ronnie Kieser to serve again. Here's the serve. That's up towards Salentine, and the hit there by Fisher into the net, no good. Kieser with another service point. 20-10. Kieser's serve is away. Off to the left side, Salentine on the run, keeps it alive. Free ball over by Nesseth. Clark sets it up, and Sweers can't get the push. Bevins back in. Kieser will sit down, back to serve will be Danielle Kressel. 11-20. Kressel's serve is coming. And they'll send it up to Clark. Clark free balls into the middle. Nobody there. Katie Clark, just a simple little, hey, there's the hole. I'm just going to drop this free ball right in there. Rushmeyer coming in for Lubeck. 21-11. Kendra Severson back to serve. Here's Severson's serve. Played by Tate up towards Anna Funk. Sets it up backside. This is Nesseth. Here's Schlick. Schlick's hitting to the back row. Dug out by Kressel. Salentine pushes back row. Bevins is there. Clark on the set. Here comes Rushmeyer's attack. Dug out by Anna Funk. Tate goes next. Free balled by Mackenzie Funk. And They're going to call that an illegal hit. And it'll be a point for the Thunderbirds. 22-11. Serve is away. Salentine over towards Funk. Free balled over by Nesseth. Bevins up to Clark. Clark sets it up, and it's at the net. They're going to say the tip at the net actually hit the pole before it dropped over. So it'll be Crookston's point and a side out. 12-22. Service line goes Anna Funk. Here's Funk's serve. Serves away. Bevins. Swears goes next. They'll set it up for Rushmeyer's hit. Dug out by Kressel. Funk goes next. Salentine off the side. Dug out. They're going to set it up for Schlick, who will push into the back row. Set. Here's Mackenzie Funk. Dug out by Bevins once again. It's Clark. Backside, Swears. Swears tipped at the net. Kept alive. Mackenzie Funk fires into the net. No good. Point aside out for the Thunderbirds. Substitutions, Bryn MacArthur in for Sadie Swears. Brooklyn Hoban coming in for Katie Clark. MacArthur goes back to serve at 23-12. So here's the serve away into the back row. Funk to set it up left side. Salentine's hit just out of bounds. And they're saying no touch. So it'll be out of bounds. Bryn MacArthur with the service point. Here's MacArthur serve. Game point. Tate. Funk. Here's Salentine. Rushmeyer got a hand on it. Kept alive, and Hoban will have to free ball into the back row. Kressel. They set it up once again. Salentine into the net. No good, and that'll end game number 2. Thunderbirds win 25-12. They lead the match 2-0. On your Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, Thunderbirds win game 2, 25-12. We'll take a break, come back. Game 3 next on Gold 101.5, KRJM, and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Waubun Education Association would like to wish the best of luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbird teams and wish them the best of luck this season. Proud to cheer on and support the Thunderbird students in the classroom and in all extracurricular activities. Your hard work and dedication make them proud to work with you every day as part of the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. Good luck and go Thunderbirds from all the members of the Waubun Education Association.
If you're searching for experienced technicians that are specialized in most makes and models of cars, light-duty trucks, and SUVs, you better call 218-983-3330 for Baker's Truck Repair in Ogama. Baker's quickly provides customized repair and maintenance solutions for your heavy-duty truck while using the industry's latest diagnostic and repair resources along with local parts suppliers. Call them today at 218-983-3330. That's 218-983-3330 for Baker's Truck Repair on Highway 59 in Ogama.
These years are a stepping stone for a bright future at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. They work hard to make a positive influence on the students from grade school all the way up to high school. Without guidance and leadership, life after high school can be even tougher. Skills and work ethics taught at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District make this process to adulthood easy. Good luck to all the students throughout the school year from the entire staff and administration at the Waubun-Ogama-White Earth School District. When that home improvement list gets too long, the guy to call is Josh Thorpe with Saw and Fixed It Remodeling, 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe does new construction, remodeling, additions, windows, siding, and roofing. When that to-do list gets too large, the man to call is Josh Thorpe with Saw and Fixed It Remodeling, 701-371-7393. Josh Thorpe with Saw and Fixed It Remodeling.
So we come back. The Thunderbirds lead the match 2-0. Leah Lubeck adding some more service points. Katie Clark went on a nice run, got about 5 in a row. Thunderbirds win game 2, 25-12. Libby Salentine recorded a couple of kills. Anna Funk with the kill. We start game number 3 on the floor for the Thunderbirds. Lubeck, Schlick, MacArthur, Severson, Keyser, and Clark on the floor for the Pirates. It will be Fisher along with Salentine. I don't have a number for number 17. Mackenzie Funk, Anna Funk, and Hannah Browse. So Mackenzie Funk out. Checking in is Danielle Kressel at the libero. Helena Bevins will be checking in here at the libero spot for the Thunderbirds. She'll come in for Isabella Schlick. 2-0. Thunderbirds lead the match. So Schlick will sit down. Bevins will come in. And it'll be Thunderbird serve. Leah Lubeck will serve to start here game 3. Here's Lubeck's serve. It's a short serve. Funk digs it up. Free balled over by Fisher. Lubeck steps in, gets to it. Clark over towards the left side, and Severson's hit goes into the net. She was a little bit sideways. Point side out for the Pirates. Salentine will go back to serve. Salentine to serve, 1-0. Serve is away. Lubeck up to Clark. Clark, middle row. Bevins hit into the back row. Kressel is there. Salentine sets backside. The hit on the way, just out of bounds. MacArthur got out of the way of that one just in time. Substitution. MacArthur coming in. Or actually, MacArthur coming out. Swears coming in. Katie Clark on the serve, serving 1-all. Salentine sets in the middle. Fisher hit down the line. Bevins digs it up. Clark sends it over to Ronnie Kieser. Kieser on the tip, kept alive by the Pirates. Hit goes over by Salentine. Bevins back to Clark. Clark sets backside for Swears, and it's blocked at the net by Funk. Then it falls on the side of the Thunderbirds. Anna Funk got up and put the blocks on. Browse coming out. Joey Nesseth checks in. 2-1, Pirates lead. Emily Tate going to come in. Tate will come in and serve. Serving 2-1. Here's Tate. Serve, dug out by Bevins. Clark sets over herself. Funk keeps it alive. Next, Salentine. Fisher is blocked by Ronnie Kieser, but it's kept alive by the Pirates. Now it's a big hit coming out the hands of Kendra Severson. Her 5th. Ties it up at 2s. Ties it at 2s. And it'll be a point and a side out. Ronnie Kieser will go back to serve. 2-all. Kieser serves away, and Kressel had to go off the side of her arm, and Kieser gets the service point. 3-2. Thunderbirds leading here in game 3. Here's Ronnie Kieser's serve. Kressel steps in. Salentine will set it left side. Anna Funk on the attack. That one's going out of bounds. As a matter of fact, it exited the gymnasium. Kieser will get that service point. She's got 5. Serve on the way from Kieser. Tate over to Kressel. And free ball coming by Tate. Kieser up to Clark. Clark will set backside for Swears. And that attack is good for Sadie Swears. Swears gets her 2nd kill of the night. 5-2. Thunderbirds lead. Kieser with another service point. And here's the serve. Dug up by Kressel. They'll set it. Fisher is blocked. Isabella Schlick with the block that time. Got upstairs in the middle. Kieser is going to get the service point. Here's the serve in the middle. Kressel. Salentine sets. Funk. Funk on the hit. Dug up by Severson, and it's kept alive by Kieser. And then Clark will free ball it over. Nice hustle by the Thunderbirds. Salentine once again left side. Funk on the attack. Lubeck over to Clark, and now it's a push over by Severson. Salentine pushes back. Clark keeps it in the air. Set. Here comes the hit from Severson. Tipped at the net. Kressel. Salentine left side. Funk. Funk on the attack. And the block got put on, but it was directed out of bounds on the side of the Thunderbirds. So it'll be a point and a side out for Crookston. line judge over on this side. There was some discussion whether or not it was out of bounds or not, and line judge on the backside said no, Thunderbirds touched it, so it is the point in the side out. Here is a serve by Kressel. Severson, Clark back to Severson. Severson's attack, good. Kendra Severson took Libby Salentine by surprise. Substitutions, Lubeck coming off, Rushmeyer coming in, back to serve. It's Leah Lubeck, is Kendra Severson, 7-3. That serves out of bounds. So a service error, eighth of the night for the Thunderbirds. They had 6 in the first game, just 2 since. 4-7, here's a serve by Anna Funk. Funk's serve is over. Bevins. Swears, and now some miscommunication. Clark stepped in and got it over. Nassif pushed by Tate. Clark keeps it alive. Swears back over towards Bevins, who will push into the back row. Kressel goes to Funk, left side, Salentine. Bevins steps in, and Clark has to run this one down and pushes into the corner. Kressel was running for it, couldn't get there in time, and Katie Clark with the nice play there. Swear sitting down, MacArthur in. Hoban coming in for Katie Clark. Back to serve is Bryn MacArthur. Serving 8-4. Here's Bryn MacArthur on the serve, and that's an ace serve. Dropped right in the middle. 9-4 Thunderbirds. Next serve on the way, and it's angled over towards Salentine. Funk sets it back for Mackenzie Funk. And a double axe handle. I haven't seen one of those this year. By Severson. Now it's Kressel. Sends it up towards the net, and the push doesn't go over by Mackenzie Funk. It'll be a point for the Thunderbirds. Bryn MacArthur will get her 7th service point of the night. It's 10-4 Thunderbirds. Serve is away. That one is angled, goes out of bounds. 9 service errors on the Thunderbirds. Substitution. Emily Tate sitting down. I believe here's the serve from Joey Nesseth. Severson, MacArthur goes next, sets it up for Rushmeyer, who tips it. Rushmeyer cocked her arm back like she was coming with the thunder, and then just lightly brought it ahead and tipped it over the blocking arms of the Pirates. Excellent job by Olivia Rushmeyer. Keyser coming in. Schlick will sit down. Hannah Brous checked back in for Joey Nesseth. Bevins serves away. Brous up towards Funk, backside set, and Salentine kind of tripped over Funk trying to get to that one and kind of threw her rhythm off and couldn't get there. Bevins with the service point, and it's 12-5 Thunderbirds. Next serve is a rocket. Brous on the free ball. Keyser tips it back, and now it's a hit from the middle. Kendra Severson with the big hit, knocks it down. 13-5. Thunderbirds in command here of this third game. They lead the match 2-0. Kressel free-balled it over, and Severson tried to pound it back, hit it into the net, point to side out for the Crookston Pirates. 6-13, serving coming for Mackenzie Funk. And here is the serve. Down the line, sent over towards MacArthur. They'll set up Ronnie Keyser. Keyser's dug out by Browse, sent back over. Severson is there. MacArthur will push into the back row. Mackenzie Funk digs it up. Up to Anna Funk. Here's Fisher's hit. Bevins up to MacArthur, middle row. And a big swing, and it went into the net. It'll be a Crookston point. Mackenzie Funk with the service point. It's 7-13. Serve on the way for Mackenzie Funk. There's Bevins. MacArthur has to keep it alive, and Rushmeyer pushes this one over. Nice hustle by the Thunderbirds. Left side, Salentine, Bevins. Now it goes to Severson, and Hoban on the attack, and it's good. Brooklyn Hoban with the kill. Point is side out. Rushmeyer coming out. Lubeck coming back into serve. Mackenzie Funk coming out. In is Danielle Kressel at the libero. Serve is away from Lubeck. It's up towards the net. Salentine. MacArthur. And over towards the outstretched arms, and the kill is good for Kendra Severson. That'll be her 8th kill of the night. Lubeck with the service point. She's got 9 service points on the night. 15-7 serves away. Funk up at the net. Nobody else home after that. And it's 16-7. Lubeck to serve again. Serve coming. Into the middle. Browse. Salentine sets it up. Anna Funk across. Lubeck. Bevins goes next. And here comes a big swing. Dug out by Browse, and it's going to be kept alive, and Browse couldn't get the free ball to go over. It went off a light. And a timeout. Time on the floor, we'll take it. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard 17-7, Game 3. Thunderbirds lead the Pirates on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com.
The Seed Specialist. Talk to Mitch at Select Ag on Highway 59 in Mahnomen. 218-936-4026. Select Ag is a Pioneer seed dealer. They carry corn, sunflower, alfalfa, and they have Extend and Liberty Link brand soybeans, and they deliver. Plus, ask Select Ag about crop protection as well. Select Ag, 218-936-4026. Talk to the Seed Specialist, Select Ag in Mahnomen.
17-7, Thunderbirds lead the Pirates on Gold 101.5 and yourliveevent.com. This is game number 3. Thunderbirds lead the match 2-0. Leah Lubeck stays back at the service line. 11 service points tonight for Lubeck. And we're ready to go. Official getting a drink of water. Now we're set. Serve coming. Here's Lubeck's serve. Angled it right into the middle, and somehow the Pirates, it actually came off the floor. Coach Katie Engelstead comes over and says, hey, no. Chair official says, no, that was not the case. Serve is away. And Browse sets into the net. So Lubeck the service point. It's 19-7. I think that serve came quick. I don't think Crookston was really into their spots yet. Here's Lubeck's next serve. Funk, Salentine, free balled over into the back row, and that free ball is out of bounds. Service point, Leah Lubeck. 20-7. Next serve on the way. Kressel up towards Fisher, who free balls it over. Hoban, MacArthur, back to Hoban. Hoban's hit is good. They were standing so close to each other, it just kind of worked out the spacing. And Lubeck will serve again, 21-7. Here's the serve from Leah Lubeck. They'll set it up right side, the attack, dug up off of Bryn MacArthur's hands. And the kill is good. Hoban comes out, Katie Clark coming in. 8-21. Salentino go back to serve. Serving 8-21. Knuckleballer that the Thunderbirds that went off of, I think, Lubeck and Bevins were both kind of in the same area. Went off one of their arms and went to the back wall. And here's Salentine on the serve. Deep serve. Bevins bumps up to Katie Clark, who sets over. Funk is there. Salentine's hit. Bevins there once again. Here's Clark. Free ball over by MacArthur. Back over to Kressel. Salentine sets. Left side. Funk on the attack. Dug up by Lubeck. And Clark will free ball into the middle. Browse. And the pass went off to the side with Browse and Kressel kind of running into each other just a bit. Swears in for MacArthur. Katie Clark back to serve, 22-9. Serves away. Kressel, it's going to go over. Ronnie Kieser hits it back. Now Sound Team sets backside. The kill is good. So that kill is good. Substitution coming. Browse coming out. Coming in is Joey Nesseth. Emily Tate also checking in to serve. So, coming in to serve at 10:22. Serve on the way. Over to Severson, free ball back by Clark. Kressel, Salentine sets it up in the middle. Here's Fisher's hit, out of bounds. Went off to the side, no good. Schlick comes in, Bevan sits down, Kieser goes back to serve at 23-10. Serves away, rocket serve. Tate, now it's free balled by Fisher into the middle. Kieser, Clark, and Izzy Schlick on the kill, and it's kept alive. Somehow the Pirates, they're going to say Funk stepped over the line as she came up to free ball it. Kieser with the service point. Now it's match point, 24-10. They're asking who it was that stepped over. The official giving the info. Kieser on the serve. Kressel, Salentine, and here's a kill. Good for Grace Fisher. First second of the night. So it'll be a point and a side out. Still match point here for the Thunderbirds. Mackenzie Funk in. Grace Fisher will sit down. 11-24. Kressel on to serve. Serve is away. Bevins. Clark tips it herself and takes care of business. Katie Clark will end it on a tip. And the Thunderbirds will win here tonight in 3. 25-20, 25-12, 25-11. Thunderbirds now 1-1 on the season. Crookston falls to 0-2. Post-game report on the way. We'll give you the stats. We'll name our stars, our sub, our Enbridge Energy player of the game, and we'll also talk to coaches as well. Final score tonight, high school volleyball, Mahnomen-Waubun over Crookston, 3-9. We'll take a break, come back. Post-game starts up next on Gold 101.5 KRJM and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Rough Grouse Roadhouse is located just east of Island Lake on County Road 4, across from Merschman's Taxidermy. The Roadhouse invites you to stop in before or after the game to eat or to meet with your family and friends to socialize. They also have daily food specials. Just go to their Facebook page or call them at 668-2111 and see what their special is for the day. Supporting all the area students in the classroom, as well as all their extracurricular activities, the Rough Grouse Roadhouse.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
When you're on your way to the lake for a day of fishing, no matter what season it is, you need to stop by Bones 113 Bait and Tackle on Highway 113 east of Waubun. Bones carries a great supply of live, fresh bait. He has all of the fishing supplies and tackle you need to be successful on the water. Bones also has grocery items, gas at the pump, off sale, and so much more. Stop by on your way to the lake. Bones 113 Bait and Tackle, Highway 113 east of Waubun.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Realty can be confusing. That's why it's important to choose a professional when you're buying or selling. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated offers full commercial real estate services, agricultural land sales, hunting land sales, all categories of commercial real estate sales, commercial space leasing, real estate consulting, and real estate investing. Contact Anthony today. 218-261-1137. Anthony Lavoie with Lavoie Realty Incorporated. At the Mahnomen School District, their mission is to provide the opportunity for high achievement for all learners, promoting academics, citizenship, and individual self-esteem with an emphasis on 21st century skills. For more information on the Mahnomen School District and what's going on at the school, log on to www.mahnomen.k12.mn.us. Good luck to the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds from the faculty, staff, and students at the Mahnomen School District.
Thunderbirds winning tonight, 3-0. Post-game report here as we get things rolling. We'll start with our game summary tonight. Thunderbirds 25-20, 25-12, 25-11. Game number 1, back and forth. We only had one tie. Thunderbirds took a lead at 24-17, but the Pirates had come back and they had actually cut it close, bringing it within 5 or within 4. Thunderbirds would end things out. Game 2, Thunderbirds took control early. We did have ties at 1, 3, 4, and 8 before Mahnomen-Waubun would go to the service line. Their serving tonight was excellent, and they were able to round out Game 2. Game 3, much of the same. Got off to a good start after a tie at 1 and 2. Relied on the serving and just the scrappy play tonight. Thunderbirds get the win in 3. Thunderbirds are now 1-1 of the season. Crookston falls to 0-2. That's your game summary. We're going to come back. We're going to play. We're going to get into our stars of the game. That comes right next. They're brought to you by Pinehurst Resort. Stars coming up next.
Welcome to Freezy Freeze. Would you like chocolate or vanilla? Chocolate or vanilla. That's what we got.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's a really big decision.
It's 2 things.
Yeah, I know, but I can't make these kinds of decisions locally.
If you've talked to a banker recently, you know this conversation isn't really that far-fetched. But at Midwest Bank, we're local people making local decisions locally for the good of locals. Midwest Bank, the local bank. Member FDIC.
The fall season is a perfect time to visit Pinehurst Resort on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Rent a cabin for the weekend. Take in the beautiful fall colors. Experience excellent fall fishing on North or South Twin Lakes. And of course, the friendly faces and the delicious food at the lodge. Call today, 218-935-5745. Pinehurst Resort, located on beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash.
Post-game report. Post-game coach's comments. We're going to be joined by the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds. Vicki Anderson joins us here following a 3-0 victory over the Crookston Pirates. Congratulations, Vicki. A nice win for the girls tonight. Boy, I really thought tonight was a complete turnaround from last night. Some confidence. Everything seemed to click tonight here on both sides. Why don't you give me your comments on this one?
I thought it did too. I thought we were moving a little bit better. I think some of those new players also had a chance to hit the ball a few times, and that made a huge difference for us. And they gained a little bit of confidence, and I thought our passing was a little bit better. Crookston maybe didn't hit the ball quite as hard as Sacred Heart did, but sometimes those slower balls also are hard to move forward and get, and I was pleased with how our girls moved on defense.
You know, and I thought tonight, serving-wise, you guys were really aggressive at the serving line. I like that.
I like that too, but I don't like all those misses that we had in the first set. But that's okay. You know, we wanted them to be aggressive, and that's what they're doing. They're trying to hit the end line or that last couple feet in the court and make them really work for it. And we'll just keep working on that in practice, and that'll just come with time as they get more reps in for that too.
And I thought your girls did a nice job of seeing the court tonight. You know, I thought Katie Clark did an excellent job of just kind of dropping the ball wherever the hole was and just kind of saw those spots.
She did, and I thought Kendra saw it, and I think Bryn maybe caught that back line once or twice, and Ronnie, I think, hit it once with one of her hits where the setter left the corner early and we were able to get the ball there. So just all those things are nice. And then we had a few nice blocks too by a few players that made a big difference.
You know, you can certainly tell that they were a lot more comfortable tonight. It just seemed like there was maybe a little bit more relaxed in their play?
We switched the lineup a little bit, and I think it just works a little bit more smooth and a little bit better, and I think they're more comfortable with it in their roles. So hopefully we just keep building on that.
Well, what do you take out of this match now? Things that you saw that you'd like to see this team maybe start getting better at?
I think we just need to be more aggressive at the net. I know that there's a few hitters that just need to be a little bit harder hit. You know, they're just holding back a little bit because they want to place the ball in and gain that confidence, and that's okay. And I think our defense needs to move a little bit better too.
Back row tonight, you had some girls that were digging the ball pretty well, I thought.
They were. I thought we read really well. They read the angles pretty well, and I thought they read some cut shots and some tips I think they got too. And I have to give our Brooke and Sadie credit in that front row. They, you know, when Bryn or Katie dug, they were there to set that second ball, and that was really just good and helped us be much more effective.
Well, now, you know, you've got some days to actually practice after 2 straight. Your next match, you go all the way to Blackduck on the first day of school, and I know playing on the first day of school isn't always the best thing, but especially with a road trip as well.
That is true, but hopefully we'll be rested up, and we'll talk about that tomorrow and kind of where you need to be and things like that. You know, just mentally prepared for that first day and getting on the bus early, and like you said, long road trip, and all of us are going 7 through varsity, so it'll be exciting to get a chance to watch everybody play at the same, you know, or at some time during the evening. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, a nice win for all the teams tonight. C Team JV, pretty good confidence builder here.
Yes, I think those teams are coming along too. We're seeing a lot more confidence there, and have to thank our fans, especially the duck hunters or the goose hunters tonight. And who were they last night? Casino somebody or something. They were dressed in suits last night. So thank all our fans for coming. We really appreciate all your support and support this give us too.
Vicky, appreciate the comments here. Congratulations on the win. We'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
You bet. That is Vicky Anderson. She's the head coach of the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, joining us here following the victory over Crookston, 3-0. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about our stars of the game. Brought to you by Pinehurst. Stars coming up next.
You know the importance of planning before you plant. To finish strong, you need a solid start. That's why at Cess Vonderhav, we remain committed to developing sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, all to help you make spring decisions that will yield the harvest you envision. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess Vonderhav, a passion that grows.
Stars of the game tonight presented to you by Pinehurst Resort. Beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Visit pinehurstmn.com. Tonight's stars for the Crookston Pirates are named Libby Salentine, the star tonight for the Pirates, along with Anna Funk. Both of those individuals played very well. For the Thunderbirds tonight, Elena Bevins a star. I thought in the back row she was digging very well. I named Katie Clark a star tonight. Boy, she was set the ball very nice. Also tonight, Leah Lubeck, a star at the service line. Really solid performance tonight. So congratulations to our stars of the game. Stars tonight presented to you by Pinehurst Resort, beautiful North and South Twin Lakes near Nadawash. Let's go to a break. We'll come back. We'll have your Subway Super Sub of the game coming up next. Our post-game report continues here from Waubun on Gold 115 and yourliveevent.com.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
White Earth Enterprises on Highway 59 south of Waubun. Building supplies, office supplies, and a full line of apparel as well. Check out the building supplies with home improvement, building material, appliances, and stuff for the DIY guy. Or maybe it's office supplies you need. And they have a full line of apparel, including a full line of Thunderbird apparel. Stop by White Earth Enterprises. They're on Highway 59 south of Waubun. It's White Earth Enterprises.
Winter storms can create broken tree limbs and power outages. They can also create a dangerous landscape. Ice-coated power lines can continue to carry electricity whether they're sagging or on the ground. If you see low-hanging or down power lines, assume they are energized and deadly. Stay far away from them, keep others away from them, and report the location. This message from Wild Rice Electric Cooperative. We care about you and your safety.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Subway Super Sub of the Game brought to you by Subway in Ada, where they remind you to eat fresh. And tonight our Subway Super Sub of the Game goes to Brooklyn Hoban, who came in, played up front, did an excellent job. And, wow, she had some good hits and things working out well. So congratulations to Brooklyn Hoban. She is our Subway Super Sub of the Game, presented to you by Subway in Ada. They remind you to eat fresh. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game tonight, presented to you by Enbridge. Tonight, the energy was brought by Katie Clark. Katie Clark, our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Congratulations to Katie Clark. She'll receive a free t-shirt courtesy of Enbridge. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game goes to Katie Clark. Well, we might as well dive into the numbers here tonight as... Well, we'll actually talk first about our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game tonight. RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game tonight. And tonight, I gave it to Leah Lubeck, who was serving very well. Precise on the serve, so RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game goes to Mahnomen-Waubun's Leah Lubeck. Well, let's get into the numbers here tonight. The numbers brought to you, well, they're brought to you by me because I'm going to talk about them. That's what we're going to do. Final numbers here tonight. We'll start with Crookston, 10 service points as a team, 8 kills, 2 tips, 1 block. Anna Funk with 2 service points, had 2 kills and a block. It was Mackenzie Funk with a service point. Danielle Kressel with 2 service points. Grace Fisher with 2 kills. It was Joey Nesseth with a service point. Libby Salentine, 4 service points, 2 kills, 2 tips. And the Pirates with 5 service errors here tonight. For the Mahnomen-Waubun Thunderbirds, 42 service points in the night, 4 kills, 5 tips, 5 blocks. Kendra Severson, 2 service points, 8 kills and a block. Leah Lubeck, 15 service points in the night. Sadie Swears, 2 kills. There's Bryn MacArthur with 7 service points on the evening. Olivia Rushmeyer, 2 kills. Izzy Schlick with 1 block on the night. Ronnie Kieser, 8 service points, had 3 blocks on the night. Katie Clark, 7 service points, had 5 tips. Brooklyn Hoban, 2 kills on the night. And Elena Bevins with 3 service points. Thunderbirds, 9 service errors on the night. Thunderbirds are now 1-1 in the season. They'll play Blackduck on the first day of school, which is next Tuesday. Crookston falls to 0-2. That'll do it for our broadcast. Thanks to all the sponsors tonight. We certainly appreciate it. Please patronize the fine advertisers that you've heard and seen throughout the broadcast. Also, thanks to my Your Live event engineer tonight, Aaron Gunther, doing an excellent job, and we thank her for coming back and working with us again this year. And to you, the listener and viewer, for tuning in. Final tonight in high school volleyball, Mahnomen-Waubun over to Crookston, 3-0, 25-20, 25-12, 25-11. From the Waubun High School Gymnasium, the Nest, home of the Thunderbirds, I'm Sean Bierk. Have a great night, everybody.